Tesla stock is going to $315, says Dan Ives. He reiterated his buy rating. Let's take a look.
Well, the biggest issue is that those conference calls, they've almost been Saturday Night Live comedy shows. I mean, because without a CFO, Zach, since he left in August, every time you want to get guidance, you want communication, you don't get it. So the problem now is that I think about 80% of the sell-off has been communication, 20% is the actual fundamentals. And investors in this market, you'll see risk off on Tesla, but I don't believe we sit here 6, 12 months from now, it's the same narrative. As we ultimately see a sub $30,000 vehicle, FSD autonomous, and the rest, ultimately what I view as the story, comes to fruit.
12 months.
12, look, I think we are definitely right now going through a very, very difficult period as a Tesla holder. I mean, it's so much easier to just own the godfather of AI, Jensen, NVIDIA, Microsoft, what I view Amazon, a handful of others. But for Tesla, I think we get onto the other side of this. That said, it's definitely, sort of put the seatbelt on time as we see in terms of the stock. We've been here before in terms of going through, in terms of going through these types of situations, you ultimately have to, betting against been the wrong move.
A little bit over a year ago, people were telling me it's over for Tesla stock. What are you even doing buying this stock? And I just kept on smiling and buying more Tesla stock. The Tesla stock buying opportunity has been getting bigger, and so have ARK Invest's Tesla stock purchases. Cathie Wood is buying more Tesla stock. This time she bought $11.3 million worth of Tesla stock. And the day before that, she bought $15 million worth of Tesla stock. It is pretty safe to say that we can count on Cathie Wood to buy a lot more Tesla stock if the stock keeps dropping. We have new regulations that have been approved in Europe, so FSD is likely coming to Europe in 2025. Tesla Scope can also confirm this. We have also been told there's a chance full self-driving beta may be preliminary released this October in some regions of the European Union. Tesla will also finally be transitioning from hardware 3 to hardware 4 later this year at Giga Berlin due to the regulations being adopted. Until now, people that purchased FSD beta, they couldn't use it at all. But that will no longer be the case going forward. The regulations, though, will require Tesla to alarm the driver if it detects that the driver is not paying attention for 5 seconds straight. So these FSD rumors from earlier are turning into reality now. Tesla quits Australian Federal Chamber of Automotive Industries over claims group deceived customers on CO2 scheme. If consumers believe that the FCAI truly speaks for car companies when claiming that more polluting vehicles will increase by as much as $13,000 next year, they may rush to purchase the most inefficient vehicles in anticipation of soaring resale values. So basically, Tesla is saying that the car lobby is deceiving the customers. Who could have foreseen that coming? A lobby that is not being open and honest and truthful about its intentions. But that's happening in Australia, so it would never happen ever in the US, right? Tesla battery supplier Panasonic Energy is weighing additional investment in Kansas. The plan includes building additional production lines. The main customer for the additional batteries would likely be its key client, Tesla, of course. So that would be good news because Tesla needs more batteries made in the US to get the $7,500 tax credits. We have a Giga Berlin update after the attack on the factory. It's good that the local officials have condemned these extremist actions. The power was not only cut to the Gigafactory, but also to nearby villages and towns, which included critical infrastructure like hospitals, police stations. So lives were actually put at risk because of this. In the letter, which has been deemed credible by law enforcement, the group calls for the total destruction of the Gigafactory. These people believe that Tesla is usurping the resources, people, and labor of the earth to produce its cars. All of the people that work for Giga Berlin work there voluntarily. What are you even talking about? These people have lost their minds. Giga Berlin evacuated all of its workers to ensure their safety. The damage caused to Tesla is already about $1 billion and continues to grow with each day of a shutdown. Now, Drive Tesla was told that production will not continue sooner than March 11th. From the sounds of it, though, I think it's going to take a bit longer. The rule of law will react harshly, though, is what we are hearing from the government, so I really like that. We definitely don't want any of these things to happen again, so it's good that there's going to be extremely harsh punishment. I think Rohan Patel is now Tesla's PR department. Basically, he commented in detail about the Giga Berlin situation. He explains that Giga Berlin's per vehicle production only takes 2.28 cubic meters of water, which is 33% less than the industry average, and that Giga Berlin recycles up to 100% of the industrial water, and the local residents are still concerned with water. And for those concerned with trees being cut down, afforestation for Giga Berlin's current site is even faster than construction. It's great to see posts like this from Tesla, and this actually got 1 million views. So I think it's making some difference. Tesla also commented on this story directly, and it said that its plant in Germany was expected to have no electricity until March 17th, which would be Sunday, not this Sunday, but the next Sunday.